This is part 5 of section 4.6. I want to find sine of inverse tangent of 13 over 5. Well, we know that tangent is positive in the first quadrant, so I'm going to talk about my basic triangle located in the first quadrant. We know that tangent is y over x. So I know that point is 5, 13. So this is 5, this is 13. We can use the Pythagorean Theorem to find r, and that's going to be r squared is 5 squared plus 13 squared. R squared is 25 plus 169. So r squared is equal to 194. And r is the ugly square root of 194. That does not simplify. Algebraically, plus or minus, but r is a radius, which is always positive no matter what quadrant we're in. So r is square root of 194. We know sine is y over r. So sine of tangent inverse of 13 fifths is equal to 13 over the square root of 194. And they will want you to rationalize this. So the answer is 13 square root 194 over 194. Okay, now let's do this one. Let's find cosine of the inverse tangent of 3. Again, tangent is positive in the first quadrant. And we know that that point is y over x, so I can put that over 1. So that would be the point 1, 3. So this is 1, that's 3. Find r. R squared is 1 squared plus 3 squared, which is 10. So r is the square root of 10. Okay. Now, cosine is x over r. So the value we are looking for is 1 over the square root of 10, which they expect you to rationalize to the square root of 10 over 10. Okay. Now for one more problem, it's pretty easy. A security camera is set up sort of like this. You are X feet away from a jewelry counter, and the angle which it pans is theta. Okay? This angle is given by this formula, inverse tangent of 30 over x plus inverse tangent of 10 over x. We're supposed to find theta to the nearest degree. So nearest degree is telling me that I'm probably going to be using my calculator for this, and it needs to be in degrees. If our x value is 10, and then 20, and then 25. So all we have to do is to plug in, put it into our calculators, and let it do the work. So for A, our theta is equal to tangent inverse of 30 over 10 is 3, plus tangent inverse of 10 over 10, which is 1. So inverse tangent of 3 plus inverse tangent of 1, rounded to the nearest degree, is approximately 117 degrees. Okay. For B, now we plug in 20. Our theta is inverse tangent of 30 over 20, which is 3/2, plus inverse tangent of 10 over 20, which is 1/2. So inverse tangent of 3/2 plus inverse tangent of 1/2 to the nearest degree is about 83 degrees. Okay, and then finally, We're going to plug in 25. Inverse tangent of 30 over 25, which reduces to 6/5. And then inverse tangent of 10 over 25, that's 2/5. To the nearest degree is approximately 72 degrees. And that's all.